Everyone back tuning into Stormwatch. We're doing the final Stormwatch of this particular hot spell because I think we'll be turning it cooler over weekend. Well, it'll still be very warm in the east tomorrow, if not locally hot actually for some parts of eastern England, but it will be cooling down over weekend, so by Sunday we'll be losing the heat and losing the thunder risk, at least for the time being. I'm sure we'll get more storms later on in the summer. But a big storm event could be on the way for this evening and tonight across parts of the country, so I'll have a look at all the detail on that in a second. But before I get on with that, just to mention the ads, there's links to articles on all the pages at GazLoves.com. Have browsed through the widgets. Any articles that you're interested in, please click through GazLoves.com, read the article. Thanks very much for doing that. Yesterday's Stormwatch video, I started off with some pictures of lightning that have been sent to me and tweeted to me. And this one came in just after I recorded, so I couldn't show you it last night, but it's a great picture, so I thought I'd start off with it tonight. It's from Simon Spears, and this is from Sussex yesterday evening, around an hour ago, this time yesterday, I should say. And look at that, a very dramatic lightning bolt there, really classic case of fork lightning going right way down from the sky to the earth. I'm sure that created a very dramatic clap of thunder with that one. Don't forget, there'll be more lightning flashes coming up tonight across parts of the country, so do send them to me either on Twitter, you can email them at gazloves@gmail.com, and I'll start tomorrow's weekend forecast with some of those pictures. I'm sure there'll be some very dramatic lightning flashes tonight. It always looks better in the dark anyway. Radar picture weather outlook, not much going on really so far. Things haven't started developing yet, although I'm not sure you can quite make it out, but down off the southwest of Cornwall we have got some precipitation spikes just appearing there, and that's probably just the prelude to what's coming up tonight. So this is the high resolution Euro 4 model from the website Weather Online. This is a UK Met Office product. BBC forecasts are based on this model, the rainfall forecasts anyway. Find a link to Weather Online on the links page. This is the situation, but it's predicting for now, so sort of 6 o'clock in the evening, and really not much going on, mainly dry across the country. But by midnight things have developed. We've got precipitation there going from Ireland through Wales into the Midlands and then off towards Lincolnshire. You notice that for East Anglia and southeastern parts of England, we are kept out of the precipitation spikes. The Euro 4 has been restricting these thunderstorms away from East Anglia and southeastern parts of England. Although this is the latest run, there'll be another run, the midday run, will be along in around an hour or so. And as these runs are going along, it is pushing this thundery threat further and further east. So it could well be that, although this is showing East Anglia and southeast England missing out, you may get something. Don't entirely rule out the prospect. There are other models that we'll see in a moment that are predicting thunderstorms even down in the far southeast. By 6 o'clock in the morning, the storms are pushing northwards, and it's very, very wet then across northern England. There's some deep blue colours in with those colours, so there's some torrential rain being signalled there. No doubt severe lightning and thunder through the night into the early hours of the morning across parts of the country, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some flash flooding coming out of some of these thunderstorms as well. And probably some very big hailstones, which of course can do damage to cars, greenhouses, roofs, things like that. By the time we get through to midday, it's all gone up to Scotland, and by then I think it'll just be sort of showery outbreaks of rain across Scotland. I think we'll probably lose the thunder and lightning risk through the course of tomorrow morning, and then everything's calming down following along behind. The total precipitation from all of this, that the Euro 4 is predicting by 6 o'clock in the morning, is showing anything up to sort of 20-30 millimetres quite widely through Ireland, over the Irish Sea to Wales, northern England, the Midlands, nothing towards Lincolnshire. But you notice that there's this swathe of very vibrant colours here, stretch from sort of Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, down into the East Midlands, possibly where I am in Northamptonshire even. Very, very vibrant colours, and that area is getting up to 50 millimetres of rain. That's 2 inches. Now, don't take that area too literally. That could be further east and south, it could be further north and west, but it's just the indication, just the model seeing that there will be the risk of some very intense rain, torrential rain, is possible almost anywhere. So as I say, don't take that area too literally, but do take care if you're off out and about tonight, because there really will be some very intense rainfall to go along with that quite vibrant lightning. You notice again over for East Anglia and South East England, and even some southern counties, we are largely kept out of it. But the GFS wants to bring these storms in, even into the southeast, or at least the risk of them into the southeast. So this is the current situation from the GFS model. We've got the high pressure up to the northeast, the low pressure out of the Atlantic, bringing up these southerly southeasterly winds, and there's a trough coming through as well that's triggering the thunderstorms. As we go through to the precipitation chart, we see that for 6 o'clock in the evening again, most parts are dry, some showers heading on towards the south coast through the channel. By midnight, things have developed through Ireland, England and Wales. You notice that the precipitation is even going down into the southeast of England. So as I said, the GFS wants to bring the risk of heavy rain, lightning and thunder even down to the far southeast of the country. There's convective potential in with this as well. The vibrant yellow colours are there, so no doubt some big flashes of lightning will be probable across many parts of the country tonight. And then it all pushes northwards as we go through the night. 6 o'clock in the morning takes that storm risk through northern England particularly. Heavy rain being indicated for Northern Ireland. That could be sort of general rain. I'm not sure there'll be all that much lightning there. The Cape, the convective potential isn't that great for Northern Ireland, but there could be lightning and thunder there, but particularly across Northern England there's a good risk of lightning and thunder in those areas. Again, strong convective potential indicated by those yellow colours, and then it all pushes off northwards into Scotland through the morning as it turns drier, following on behind. Finally, another high resolution one that I very rarely use is the WRF-NMM model, and you can find this one at Meteoseal. I'm just going to throw this thing because it is a high-res model. It's pretty good. I think it is based on the GFS though. So here we go through the timescales. You can see the timescales up here. This is 5 o'clock in the evening, for instance, when I'm recording the video. Notice those yellow and orange and pink colours beginning to appear down through the channel onto the south coast by 10 o'clock tonight. It is delaying these thunderstorms getting going down in the far south and southwest, but they do get going through the night. By 1 o'clock in the morning, many parts of southern England seeing those heavy thunderstorms. They do stretch down into the southeast as well, and they just keep pushing northwards through the Midlands. Parts of East Anglia get it through 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, but it goes up into northern England as we get through to 6 o'clock. Carries on to Scotland through the morning, where we'll be losing the risk of thunder. So that model, the NMM or WRF, and the GFS definitely seeing the potential for thunderstorms down in the southeast. Euro 4 not as much. It wants to have it more across the Midlands, Wales and northern parts of England, but it is sort of inching these storms further eastwards, if you see what I mean, by each run. So it could well be that Euro 4 is coming into line with these other two models. Have to wait for the next update of Euro 4, which will be in an hour or two. So it's going to be a lively night across many parts of the country. There's going to be some big flashes of lightning. There'll be some loud claps of thunder. It may wake you up through the course of the night. There'll be torrential rain as well, so if you're off out and about tonight, particularly in the early hours, do take care. There really will be some torrential rain with flash flooding in places. As ever though, keep in mind these are thunderstorms, so many places within the area where it looks like we're getting all of this going on will miss out. That's always the case with thunderstorms, and just because you don't get it over your house doesn't necessarily mean that the forecast is wrong. But I think there's going to be some very interesting weather coming up tonight. If you like thunderstorms and convection, it's going to be a good night for you. Maybe get in the car and go storm chasing if that's what you like doing, but as I say, do take care with the roads being awash. Okay, that's it for now. Remember, you can send those lightning pictures to me on Twitter or email them to me. I'll start tomorrow's week ahead forecast with some of them, but that's all for now.